Hey everyone, welcome back to Techtopia, the channel where we break down the coolest, craziest, and most elusive tech. And today's focus is on a form of tech that's also seriously fast and outrageously expensive. Cars that even billionaires can't get their hands on. Now, you'd think that with all the money in the world, you could snap your fingers and have any car delivered to your doorstep, right? Well, not so fast. Some cars are so rare and in demand that even the ultra-wealthy struggle to get them. In today's video, we're going to count down the top cars that are hard to get even for billionaires. And let me tell you, these aren't your typical supercars. We're talking hyper-limited editions, exclusive one-offs, and cars that can cost as much as a private island. But it's not just the price tag that makes these cars elusive. Some of these are literally off the market before anyone even hears about them. Oh, and stick around to the end because I'm saving a jaw-dropper for last. It's a car with a price tag so high, it'll make even the wealthiest feel like they're in a bidding war. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. Let's talk about the Rolls-Royce Droptail. We're not just talking about a regular luxury car here. This is a custom-built piece of automotive art. At an estimated $28 million, the Droptail is one of the most expensive cars ever made. You'd think, okay, if I have that kind of cash, I'm golden, right? Well, not so fast. Here's where it gets tricky. Rolls-Royce has only made 3 of these beauties. And who gets them? You have to be invited by Rolls-Royce to commission one. It's rumored that Beyonce and Jay-Z own one. And let's be honest, if even other billionaires are struggling to get one, you know it's exclusive. Imagine having to be a celebrity billionaire just to be considered for the list. That's a whole new level of VIP. But get this, the Droptail isn't just about luxury, it comes with some seriously unique features. The back of the car literally opens up to reveal a hosting suite, complete with a parasol and a champagne fridge. So, not only are you rolling in style, but you can also throw an impromptu outdoor party whenever you park. Fancy, right? Next up, we've got the Bugatti Voiture Noire. It's sleek, it's fast, and it's one of a kind. Literally, Bugatti only made one of these, and it's priced at a cool $13.4 million. Now, if you think spending that kind of cash will guarantee you this beauty, I've got some bad news for you. This car is already spoken for, and the lucky owner, rumor has it that none other than Cristiano Ronaldo is the proud driver of this masterpiece. What makes the Voiture Noire so special? Well, Bugatti made it as a tribute to their legendary Type 57 SC Atlantic, a car designed by Jean Bugatti himself back in the 1930s. The new Voiture Noire carries the same spirit but with modern Bugatti flair. 1,479 horsepower, a top speed of 261 miles per hour, and an all-carbon fiber body. Oh, and it has 6 exhaust tips. Yes, 6, because why not? But here's the kicker, even if you had a blank check ready, you can't get it. It was sold almost immediately after its reveal. And that brings me to a little-known fact about the ultra-wealthy. Sometimes it's not just about the money. These cars are as much about timing as they are about cash. If you weren't in the right room at the right time, well, tough luck. If the Batmobile had a billionaire older brother, it would be the Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. This car is insane. With aggressive lines, low profile, and ridiculous power, the Exelero is like a supercar on steroids. Originally commissioned by Fulda, a German tire company, to test their high-speed tires, the Exelero costs a whopping $8 million. And for that price, you get a twin-turbo V12 engine that cranks out 690 horsepower. It can hit 218 miles per hour, which makes it one of the fastest luxury cars ever built. But the real kicker, there's only one in the world. One. And the current owner is none other than rapper Birdman. This car isn't just hard to get because it's expensive, it's because there's simply no other one like it. Even if you're a billionaire who could afford it, you'd need to convince Birdman to part ways with his beloved car. And something tells me he's not in a hurry to do that. But hey, maybe he'll get tired of it and put it up on eBay one day. Who knows, right? The The Lamborghini Veneno was designed to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th birthday, and boy, what a birthday present it was. Only 14 Venenos were ever made, and each one came with a $4.5 million price tag. Now, that might seem like a steal compared to the Rolls-Royce Boattail, but believe me, this car is every bit as unattainable. The Veneno is based on the Aventador, but Lamborghini took things to the next level. It's lighter, faster, and more aerodynamic than any other Lambo out there. With a 6.5-liter V12 engine pumping out 740 horsepower, the Veneno can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. But here's the thing, by the time the public even knew it existed, all 14 units were already sold. That's right, Lamborghini's closest and wealthiest clients got the inside scoop before anyone else. It's like that exclusive party where you're not even cool enough to know it's happening, let alone be invited. The ultra-wealthy might be used to throwing money around to get what they want, but for the Veneno, they had to have the right connections too. You know how some people say they don't make them like they used to? Well, Aston Martin said challenge accepted and created the Aston Martin Victor. This one-off car is worth $3 million and comes with something you won't find in any other hypercar, a manual transmission. Yep, that's right, a stick shift. In an era of paddle shifters and dual clutch transmissions, Aston Martin went old school. The Victor was designed using parts from Aston's 177 and the Vulcan, combining them into a one-of-a-kind supercar that pays tribute to vintage racing cars. It's powered by a 7.3-liter V12 engine, which pumps out a jaw-dropping 836 horsepower. And while that's impressive, the real magic is in the driving experience. The manual transmission puts the driver in complete control, something you don't see in many modern hypercars. But like most cars on this list, it's not for sale. It was custom built for one specific customer. And unless that person decides to part with it, which, let's be honest, is unlikely, you won't be getting your hands on it anytime soon. And finally, we have the Rolls-Royce La Rose Noire Droptail, the crown jewel of today's list. With an estimated price of $30 million, this car is not just rare, it's practically unobtainable. Rolls-Royce has outdone itself with the La Rose Noire Droptail, creating a vehicle that's more art piece than car. It's one of only 4 Droptails in existence, and this specific model, the La Rose Noire, is a tribute to the rare and beautiful black Baccarat rose. And just like the rose it's named after, the La Rose Noire Droptail has a mesmerizing quality. The exterior features a deep dark paint called True Love that changes color depending on the light. It's almost like the car has a mood of its own, glowing under the sun and shifting to a mysterious darker shade in the shadows. Can you imagine cruising down the road and watching your car change colors as you drive? That's next level luxury. But the luxury doesn't stop there. The La Rose Noire's interior is equally jaw-dropping, with intricate rose motifs hand-painted throughout the cabin. And for the ultra-rich, the cherry on top is the custom-built Audemars Piguet timepiece, embedded in the dashboard because what's a $30 million car without a world-class watch to match? Of course, like all other cars on this list, money isn't enough. You've got to be part of a very exclusive club to even hear about this car, let alone buy one. Rolls-Royce selects its clients carefully. So, even if you had $30 million burning a hole in your pocket, it wouldn't guarantee you a seat in this automotive masterpiece. Now, after hearing about these incredible cars, you might be wondering, why? Why do billionaires chase after these cars when there are plenty of other amazing high-performance vehicles out there? Well, it all comes down to one thing: exclusivity. Sure, anyone with enough money can buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but these hyper-limited cars represent something beyond wealth. They represent status, rarity, and in many cases, legacy. For the ultra-wealthy, it's not just about owning a car, it's about owning a piece of history, a work of art, and something that no one else can have. It's about walking into a garage and seeing something that makes other billionaires go, "Wow, you have that?" And while these cars come with price tags that would make most of us faint, for the top 1%, the cost is secondary. What truly matters is the bragging rights, the prestige, and the sense of being part of an incredibly small elite group. In a world where money can buy almost anything, these cars are some of the few things that even billionaires struggle to get. So there you have it, the top cars that are hard to get for even billionaires, from the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail's $28 million price tag to the one-of-a-kind Bugatti La Voiture Noire. These cars are more than just vehicles. They're symbols of wealth, power, and exclusivity. And here's the thing, even if you're worth billions, getting one of these cars is not guaranteed. Sometimes it's all about being in the right place at the right time, knowing the right people, or being on a manufacturer's short list. But hey, if you do happen to have a few $100 million hanging around, doesn't hurt to try, right? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Techtopia for more incredible content on luxury, tech, and everything in between. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and leave a comment with your dream car, even if it's something as outrageous as a $30 million Rolls-Royce. Until next time, drive safe and dream big.